Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Music Forward's Open Mic Fridays. I am your host. My name is Lydia Caesar, and I am super excited to be bringing you some of the freshest new talent from around the globe. This is such an amazing event, and we're excited that you chose to spend some of your Friday night with us. Before we get started, I want you to just take this link that somebody sent you and send it to somebody else. Everyone in this chat right now, just send it to somebody so that we can fill this room and so many different eyes can be on this talent because we have a phenomenal night planned for you guys. Okay. Thank you for being here with us on Twitch. If you do have a Twitch account, please subscribe to us so that you never miss out. We do so many great things right here on this platform. So before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about Music Forward and Open Mic Fridays, right? I'm guessing one of the artists performing tonight sent you a link. And because you are the supportive person that you are, you said, I'm going to tune in, but you're not necessarily sure what this is, okay? Music Forward is an organization, phenomenal one. It connects people from our communities directly to the music industry. How? Via career and artist development programming designed to transform young lives, inspire careers, and champion a more inclusive music industry, right? I am a host, I'm a personality, but I'm also a singer as well. So I know firsthand how tough it can be to get your start in this industry. So this is the artist, this is the music industry, and Music Forward is literally bridging that gap. So super great organization. Now, they're the organization that puts on Open Mic Fridays. What is Open Mic Fridays? It's a performance showcase where young, new artists, they share their talent, they gain exposure, right? You're here watching. And what makes it extra special is that they get live feedback directly from music industry experts, people with successful careers in music. Don't you hate it when like you're trying to do something and somebody who has never done it tries to tell you what you can or can't do? Isn't that annoying? Like that's one of the most annoying things. Well, this is not that. We're going to have people here watching these artists who have been there, done that, who have done so many great things. You'll get to meet them in a minute, and they're going to give feedback and pour directly into the lives and careers of these young artists. Okay. So let's talk about tonight's amazing show and this lineup. You have tuned into a great show. This is a special one, okay? This is our fan favorite showcase. So the artists that you're going to see here tonight, they received the most love from you guys, the fans, in the audience throughout this spring. The spring season of Open Mic Fridays, right? So we've had a whole season, and these are the ones who the audience said, we want them to come on back. So they're here to perform for the chance to score some cool music gear from our generous sponsor, Sennheiser, to help aid them in their musical journey. So we're going to need a little bit more help from you again in the audience. The artist with the most fans in this audience tonight is going to be chosen as our overall spring 2023 fan favorite. So yeah, there's a lot riding on this show tonight and a lot riding on you because you're going to choose the overall best of the best from this season. Okay. So you guys are going to have to vote on the link in the chat. I will call you to it all throughout the night. Don't worry, you won't forget. The link will be in the chat. And after the show airs, the votes are tallied. The overall fan favorite will receive a professional microphone and a pair of state-of-the-art headphones courtesy of Sennheiser, one of the leading audio companies in the game. So thank you so much to our sponsor, Sennheiser. Now, before we get started, let us meet our industry guests. Industry guests, you may both turn on your cameras. As they're coming in, I'm going to tell you about them. First, we have Tiffany Davis, the president of Quay Entertainment. Tiffany is the president of Quay Entertainment. Quay produces exclusive private events with top talent, multi-day music festivals, conferences, and more, as well as representing their own diverse talent roster and nurturing indie artists and future industry professionals. Tiffany serves as an advisor for the Music Industry Center at Beverly Hills High School and mentors college students regularly. Tiffany, thank you so much.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
Oh, we are thrilled to have you. We're super excited that you're going to be able to pour into the lives of these artists. So I'd love to start out by just asking a quick question to our experts. So what is it that you look for in an artist that you say, you know what, I want to represent them under Quay Entertainment? What are those things that give you that spark?
I think something, number one would be individuality, something that stands out, about them. Nothing that looks like they've copied someone else or they're just emulating another artist that's successful. I do see a lot of that. And I understand being influenced by other artists, but you have to be yourself. I think it's that. And I think it's being really polished at what you do, really showing you've put the work in and you're ready for a bigger stage. You've put it in. So those are the two things that stand out.
Makes a lot of sense. I get it. Love that. Well, we're excited to hear from you all throughout the night. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. And we're excited. We're just excited to have you. I know you're going to drop some gems on these artists.
I hope.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so our next industry guest is Richard Ellis, president of 12 to 20 Gold Mountain Entertainment. Okay, a veteran music marketing and creative production executive. Richard Ellis helps young music artists, entertainment companies, brands, and nonprofit organizations create unique content and market strategies to target their respective audiences. Among the artists that he has worked with are Taylor Swift, the Jonas Brothers, Ashley Tisdale, Mindless Behavior, Fabulous, and Avril Lavigne. A pretty heavy hitter list right there. Ellis's ability to forecast trends and fuse marketing and innovation to connect music, brand messaging, and young consumers has made him an invaluable asset to many global music artists, record labels, TV, and film producers. It sounds good when you hear it, right?
It's too long and too goofy, but thank you.
No, it sounds great. Richard, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks. I love this. This is such a great opportunity for us to see all this great young talent and hopefully drop some wisdom on them as well as we do this. So this is great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked Tiffany. What is it that, for you, that you see in an artist that just sparks something in you that says, you know what, I want to work with this artist. I want to invest, because even if you just spend time, you're investing in them, right? What does an artist have to have to make you say, I want to invest in this artist?
Well, I've been doing this a long time. I was an executive at RCA Records, Warner Brothers, and Sony. And look, I think it comes down to a spark, talent, drive, work ethic. And as Tiffany said, creating your own pathway. That's really all the artists we've worked with through Gold Mountain and me individually have really created their own pathway to success. And it's not easy. Right now, record labels are still focusing on TikTok numbers and not raw talent. And that's changing a little bit, which is good. But managing talent, after doing it all these years, it's again, it's a spark. It's a star quality that you can't really define, but you see it when you know it when you see it, for sure.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's that thing that makes us feel all warm and fuzzy. It's a special thing. I love that.
With me, it makes me cry when I see it.
Wow. You know what's really funny? Listen, at NAMM, we were talking with like Dave Pensato and like all the really big engineers. And somebody asked a question about, what is it that helps you realize that the record is done? And almost all of them said that they cry. Okay. That's what they said. They said that they cry. So I was like, wow, that's the thing. It's the tears. You're moved to tears.
I just finished listening to some masters of an artist that I've just started managing a couple months ago, and they were so good. And my son was in here listening with me, and he said, "You're crying." And I said, "Yeah, because they're so good. This is great."
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. That's the thing. Love it. Love that. And I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this talent that we have here
Great.
tonight.
Yeah.
So thank you both. And I will call you back on soon. You both may turn off your cameras.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you guys. So you've heard it first from these great industry experts. They've done so many amazing things. And we're going to see who has the extra special spark tonight. All right, we're about to get the show started. I just want to remind you that the chat is open tonight. Listen, as an artist myself, I can tell you firsthand how far a kind word can go. It can literally mean the difference between you wanting to give up and you keep on going. So share some positive words with these artists tonight, encourage them. Let's keep the chat going and let's just have an amazing, phenomenal evening. All right, coming to the virtual stage, we have our first performer. Priscilla Ariana, come on in, turn on your cameras. I'm going to tell the audience about you. Priscilla Ariana, performer, singer, songwriter, and music business student of Berklee College of Music, surpassed a challenging past year, fighting through a near-death experience that completely changed her outlook on life. Through heartbreak and heart failure, music, her longtime friend, and therapy played its role. Putting her soul into every word and scene, her audience descends into her universe. Priscilla has always healed through the practice of songwriting. She began when she was 10 while praying and writing before bed. This therapy was being used endlessly, healing her and then having the power to heal others, as well as taking her audience along for an invitation of a transformation into the door to the cosmos. Priscilla, welcome back. I'm so excited to see you back.
Hello, Lydia. It's so great to be back. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I know you're going to look at you. You have the band. I love your whole vibe, your outfit. You're looking great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so tell us about this journey you're going to take us on this evening.
So Door to the Cosmos is the name of my album that's going to be coming out late this year. And I'm just very excited. This song encapsulates the reason that I created all of these songs in the first place, which is just to get through and be introspective and ask yourself questions and be the best person you can be to inspire others to be in all greater leaders. And yeah, this song is encapsulates every single one of those songs and is just very powerful and very just unifying.
I know it is. You're a powerful artist, so I'm excited. I cannot wait to hear you blow us away. So without further ado, Priscilla Ariana, take it away.
Thank you so much.
Something is beginning. I've opened the door to the cosmos. I feel my life unraveling. All at once, my lungs begin to close. I'm gonna fly, for our lives begin tonight. Now I see so clearly, reality is so misleading. No mistake in the path we're leading. 2, 3, I open the door to the cosmos. I invite you to come with me. Let's step into oblivion. You think it's black, yet you will see. You will see. We are leading. We are leading. Really, I feel alive. Living, spitting a fight. I choose to let go of the belief that I'd be going back to find. Now I climb to new heights. You will see, we are leading, we are leading. It's been so hazy, obstacles I've made, perspective is
Yes, ma'am. Take us on a journey. I loved that performance. I love how you just really took us there. You managed to like jump through the screen and like give us a live performance here on Zoom, which is so hard to do. You like totally killed it. Thank you so much for opening the door to the cosmos for all of us. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much for hosting. I
Of
appreciate you.
course. Let's get our industry experts in here. Industry experts, you may both turn on your cameras. And Tiffany, we'll start with you. Let's hear some feedback.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I loved it. It was so enjoyable. In the beginning, it was so calm and peaceful, and I was like really vibing, and I was like, "This is great. I love this." And then your energy changed, which I love too. It kind of woke me up again, and I like that juxtaposition of the energy shift. And all I kept thinking was, "Oh, I wish I could see this on a stage." Because you clearly have good presence. I liked the movements, as limited as you are seated like that within a screen, which I think is important when you are giving a live performance. You really have to entertain. You have to be an entertainer. You can't just have a nice voice or whatever. You can, but hello. But you've got to be the complete package, I feel like, to really make it, to go the distance. So I look forward to hopefully seeing you on an actual stage sometime soon, someplace, so that I can really enjoy the whole thing. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. And look, all production elements aside, because we're on a Zoom, that can all be kind of forgiven, because of course sound is a little uneven, but that's
Right.
Zoom, so we know that. Or the whatever the feed you're on. So anyway, I thought great job. I won't go on and on, but great job. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, for
Thank you
sure.
so
I
much.
agree. Like you managed to still serve us and give us stage
Right.
presence and energy, like,
Exactly.
through the screen, which I think is phenomenal. Okay, so Richard, what do you think?
Well, you are an amazingly compelling singer, just in your movement, and I wish you were standing up so I could see how you move standing up as well as sitting down. Your arm movements, I was mesmerized. I really was. Again, the sound's funky because it is what it is. It's a big band. It's hard to squeeze all that through a little speaker. But again, the song, just I was mesmerized. I just think that I was trying to listen to the lyrics, and they're just fabulous, and they are bigger than life, and it was really, really well done. So thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. You're gonna make me cry.
Aw. No, but honestly, such a great job, Priscilla. Always. I'm definitely, I'm a fan since the first time I seen you. You definitely have my support as well. So listen, you guys, if you're in the audience, right, and you came to see Priscilla, and if you think she should be the fan favorite of this season and win the grand prize, head to the link and vote. It takes a lot to get out of here and like give yourself. So please return the favor, show her love, and hopefully she'll be the one who grabs it all tonight. Thank you so much, Priscilla. You did a phenomenal job. And
Thank you.
see you in these internet streets, because I know you're never going to stop.
Thank
Tell
you.
your bass player he's got great hair.
Yeah.
Great.
Love the hair. All right, you guys, all of you may now turn off your cameras. We are going to call our next artist to the virtual stage. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? If you're ready, make some noise. We can't hear you, but we can feel that energy, baby. Okay, we are bringing to the stage Leon Capone. Come on in. Born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, and a graduate of Gary Commer College Prep, Leon has always been attracted to music. In fact, his earliest memories capture the significance of this impact. He says, some of my earliest moments of music were in elementary school. I was on the sound team and I had the pleasure of getting out of class early to do so. As Leon started to explore a career in music, he settled upon Columbia College, Chicago, which was a natural choice. Some of the reasons I chose Columbia were to be an artist and develop my creativity. I developed as an artist through connections I made here, through classes that help educate me. And I put that into my music. That is why I grow every time any new music comes out, because it elevates my mind. Majoring in graphic design, I have realized I am attracted to art in whatever form that is, specifically music for me, in Leon's words. Leon, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here once again.
Yes, we are happy to have you back. Your fans showed up and showed out for you, and that is a big part of being an artist. I teach this all the time. I tell artists, like, you got to get people to be able to come out to your shows and to be able to root for you. And you did just that. And now you are back for the fan favorite showcase. So tell us what you going to do for us tonight.
So tonight I have this song called Lately. I wrote the song. It was a lot of personal things going on, and when we have a lot of stuff going on, sometimes we kind of forget all the good stuff we have going on, or, we forget how confident in ourselves we should be, because not everybody's going to be confident in us. So, I had a spark of like feeling good and feeling myself. I started feeling myself. So I had to write some music to reflect how I was feeling. And Lately is a reflection of how I was feeling.
I love that. Okay, period. Feeling yourself is a great thing. I love that you tapped into that, and I cannot wait to hear you, show us how you feeling yourself, brother. I'm excited. All right. So without further ado, you guys, Leon Capone, take it away.
Yes, I will. Yes, I shall. All right, let's get this thing on the road. Yeah. Lately I've been on that. I've been going crazy, so lately I've been on that. Yeah. I tell them. Lately I've been on that. Look. Fresh up out the class, but I ain't done yet. I'm a master of my craft, they call me the young vet. I go to sleep early and late so I can watch the sun rise and set. What? Then it's time for mic check. You can't say what you would do if you ain't done it yet. My services, bet I get 100 for that. And y'all still waiting on them jobs to call y'all back about a job that's gonna pay less than what you worth. They don't give a how hard you work. That's why on my businesses I gotta put myself first. I'm really just thinking about my worth, not and how it's gonna get greater later. Ain't even tapped in my potential, so I'ma only get greater and greater. Creating more lanes, that's creating more paper. What? Never cared about a hater, cause I had too many. Leave a bad taste in your mouth like you've been eating good and plenties. I'm the better version of you. I might hop in you Denny's. Gotta be in NASCAR just to catch up with me. I ain't crazy over women, but if I see you out with her, then we gotta throw them bowls like I rep 150. Loyalty over blood, I'ma still step for you, but you gotta step for me too. So if you don't see me out with them, don't ask what she did or what he do, cause if you do, I'ma give you that John Cena, I can't see you. Yeah. I tell them. Lately I've been on that. I've been going crazy, so lately I've been on that. Yeah. I tell them. Lately I've been on that. Look. I just really gotta start moving different, cause I am that guy, and I can see through the fake with my original and my third eye. Right now I'm on that, and I've been looking at them throwback pictures into the little me I owe that. I'm coming over here just to claim what's mine. I'm real genuine, but I won't put your feelings over mine. Patience is a virtue, and I'm waiting on my time. Then God threw the blessings at me and said, sun go shine, and like the sun I shine, I rise in the daytime. What? Then I bless the world with the love that the world left behind. And every time I go outside, I make sure to speak with care, because the world is not the same, but there's nobody to blame. This technology put in y'all brain that everybody is the same. We y'all go through the same things, but they not living how they say. So don't get caught up in the world. You gotta do what's best for you and not the Instagram world. I just use the gifts I'm giving, cause it's everyday life. It's not a given, it's not guaranteed, and you can't prepare for certain things, but stay ready for anything. And you never know what to get with me, cause I be moving at my own speed. And all the things that I have done and all the accomplishments I got, they should just call me the walking trophy. Yeah. Lately, everybody.
That was terrific. And I love the Good and Plenty reference. I've not heard that in a rap song in a long time. That's really very cool. And it's amazing to me how you memorize all that stuff. Just and without, it doesn't look like your brain's working. It looks like it's just part of you. And that's really good. You're in it. I'm blown away. It's really, really good. I do have one musical question though, okay? And I'm not the best expert on hip hop or rap. I will admit that. But I was hoping there'd be like a musical chorus break somewhere in there that would sort of add something to the song. And it also kind of breaks it up a little and gives people a chance. When you're writing songs, there's kind of this push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. I wanted a little more like be able to back off and sing along with it a little bit. But, look, having said all that, it's your song and, you should stick to what works for you. That was just my only comment, but it was really terrific. A great performance too.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, Tiffany.
Yeah, well, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm always in awe of anyone who performs rap, because to Richard's point, I don't know how you remember all of it.
Yeah.
Because it's just like this conscious stream, that's continues on and on. And then, also just the cadence, the changes in cadence and all that. It's very impressive. And I know it's way harder than it looks, and so you did. Right. I agree. You made it look very easy and very laid back and relaxed. And I would say the only thing, that I had on it was I was kind of wishing I can hear it with a little bit more production around it, which again, you're in a single room doing this over a stream. So nothing against what you did. I just like on the last artist, I would love to see that on a stage where she could really move freely. I look forward to hearing maybe like the more final product of this when you have a little more production added in and stuff, just to, give you that full feeling. But no, I mean, this is very raw and very impressive and just very brave, again. So I applaud your courage to just stand there by yourself and do that,
Yeah. It's so funny. I say this all the time, like because I'm an artist and I sing and I songwrite, and I always say that like rappers have it so much harder because you have to write so many lyrics. Like when I do like a chorus and a hook and a pre-chorus, it's like, okay, cool, I'm done. It's like a couple lines each section. But for rap, it's like 3 times the amount of lyrics all fit into the same song structure, So I feel like that's why rappers make like great songwriters, like great R&B songwriters, because it's like to write a pop song is nothing. It's like 3 lines compared to 50, So
are you releasing music?
Yes, I am. I have music out on different platforms, and as I figured out my process more, I've heard myself like progress from where I started off from, and not really understanding cadences and vocals and tonalities and different things like that. But I kind of understand a little bit more now. So
here's a secret: the more you do it, the better you get.
That's a fact. It's so true. It is. Yeah. So just keep at it. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a phenomenal job. All right, you guys, if you're in the audience and you came to see Leon Capone, he just bared his soul for us with those fire bars. Show him some love. The link is in the chat. If you want him to be the artist to come back and take it all, you have to do your part. He did his part. Now you do your part. Vote, vote, vote. And Leon may be the one to take it all this evening. Thank you to one of our fan favorites, Leon. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And all the judges as well. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. All right, you guys, all of you may now turn off your cameras. We keeping it rolling. All right, you guys, coming to the virtual stage. Put your hands together. Make some noise for Allie McCoy. Let me tell you about Allie. Allie McCoy is a singer-songwriter finishing up her last semester at USC. Born and raised in Los Angeles, she started taking voice lessons at the age of 7, mastering musical standards such as Everybody Wants to Be a Cat from the Aristocats movie. Love that song. In her preteens and early teens, she was the lead singer of a band called the 440s, named after the group's rehearsal time. and performed at venues across LA, such as the Roxy and the House of Blues. In high school, she released a self-titled 4-song EP of original music that, coming from a 16-year-old girl with little to no life experience, slaps surprisingly hard. As a freshman in college, she taught herself how to play the guitar, and when the pandemic hit later that year, she got to writing more songs and uploaded 2 demos to SoundCloud. Now that she's allowed outdoors, Ally is excited to prove that she was the inspiration for Lady Gaga's character named Ally in A Star Is Born, minus the tumultuous relationship with a rugged aging musician. What a cute bio, Ally. I absolutely love it. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Yes, we are so excited to have you here. I see you're about to rock out for us.
Yeah,
Tell us what we can expect. You're here looking like a gorgeous rock star.
thank you. I wrote this song I'm about to play over the pandemic in March of 2021. So it's called March Waltz, which is also an oxymoron if you think about it, but that wasn't the intention. It's just because it's in 6/8 time and it's me complaining about COVID. So, but like
Okay.
in a poetic way.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to hear this song. I love your bio and I love your
Thank you.
energy. I know you're about to kill it. So without further ado, Ally McCoy, take it away.
Tap our feet to the bitter rhythm we share. Let my empty head take a nap on your chest. When the lights are off, I will open my eyes. Strum away until I can quiet your voice. One more day in infinity, I can't lie when you look at me. Wrap me up in a warm brown sweater tonight. Pull the cotton up to my nose and nosh. Wanna leave you here with your hands on my throat. If I pull you off, I'm afraid I might choke. One more day in infinity, I can't lie when you look at me. Till the day I die, till the day I die, One more day in infinity, I can't lie when you look at me. One more day when you look at me, I can't lie to infinity, infinity, to the day I die. Thank you.
Ally McCoy, what a beautifully rich voice you have.
Thank you.
Love it. So sultry. Love. Let's get our industry experts in here so they can give you some feedback. Tiffany, we will start with you.
Okay, great. Well, wonderful job. I really enjoyed that. Right away, I was thinking, what a beautiful voice. And I was thinking, what a beautiful depth, to your voice. So just really, really beautiful, mature, but just, I don't know, that the warmth and depth to it. So I really enjoyed listening to you. And I would say, as far as the song goes, I think a sign of like a potential hit song for me is, do you kind of just jump into it and you're already singing along the first time you hear it? You know what I'm saying? Like it already hooks you. And I had that by the end, I was already like singing along with you. So that tells me I would sing along on the radio, or I would sing along on whatever I was listening to it on. So I just think, kudos to your songwriting. And just, again, the voice is beautiful. So great.
Thank you so much.
Sing-along ability. That's what I call that. That song definitely has that for sure. All right, Richard, what do you think?
Allie, you have a beautiful vibrato.
Yeah.
As Tiffany said, it's rich, it's deep, it's really, really good. I love the chorus of that song. As Tiffany said, it's so singable. It's like what we call an earworm. It sticks in your head. And it's really, really good. You have a great presence, a great look. It was really, really terrific. Are you currently at USC?
I'm about to graduate. Yeah.
Okay. Did you go through the music program, Jimmy Iovine's thing there?
I'm a songwriting minor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm an English major and an Italian
Smart
major.
smart girl.
One of the things I'm going to say to you, which I say to every single artist my entire career, was one of the best things you can do is find other people to write with. It just, every artist that I work with, when I put them in a room with another writer or two, things just explode. So one of the things I would say, if you haven't already, get with other songwriters and have some fun and come up with good stuff, because you have two other opinions that are safe opinions for you.
Yeah.
If you're in a room with two other people, it's really a safe environment. And it just enhances your writing more and more and more, but you're certainly on the right path.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you done any co-writing yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
but not
Do you
with.
like-
I have
do you
a
like
lot
it?
of friends who I do the open mics at schools.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I've met people through there. I don't know if I've done a like 50-50 collaboration, but I've done collaborations with people outside of.
Good for you. Good
Yeah,
for you.
it really is. I agree with you, Richard. It really is. It changes everything for you as an artist. And it can be scary. At first, I kind of stayed away from it just because it's like writing is so vulnerable, right? If you come up with a corny line or like the melody's bad or your voice cracks, it's like you have to allow yourself to be open to let people see the ugly side of songwriting, right?
Yeah.
But it does make you better. It sharpens that tool. And the cool part is when the song is done, now you have more people like promoting it and sharing. Yeah, because there's like
I've lately been my own machine, but it's nice when other people involved to get other people just as invested in it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's.
Do you have music out, Allie?
When I was in high school, I released an EP just under my name, Allie McCoy. And I think it still holds up. I think my songwriting has improved since then, but it holds up pretty good, I think. And then under my name, Allie McCoy, on SoundCloud, I have some demos that I did over the pandemic.
Yeah, those two songs, they're good. I like them.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Cool.
Well, you guys, Allie McCoy has shown up and showed out. There's a link in the chat for you to show up and show out for her. She has earned it. So if you would like to see Allie win it all, take it all, do her a favor, head to that link and vote, vote, vote. Share the link with your friends, with your mama, your auntie, your cousins, all of them. Okay. Let's really support these artists. And right now is Allie McCoy's time to shine. So head to the link and vote for her. Thank you so much for that phenomenal performance and for the great feedback from our industry experts. All of you may now turn off your cameras because we have one more artist coming to the virtual stage. All right, without further ado, our final fan favorite of the night, Manisha, come on in. Let me tell you about Manisha. If she isn't planning her next release, or arranging parts for her next show. Manisha is probably making a manifest board, rewatching The Hobbit, or journaling her anxiety away. Manisha is a Filipino Indian artist and a singer-songwriter with an array of influences from Broadway musicals to Taylor Swift to John Bellion to Frank Sinatra. Manisha's music gravitates towards storytelling, lyrics over pop song forms with a flair of jazz. She released her first single, Cat, in 2021 and is currently working on building her first EP while simultaneously studying songwriting and production at the Berklee College of Music in Boston. Manisha, welcome back. Berklee is pumping out that talent, baby.
Thank you so much, Lydia. Yes, it absolutely is.
Yes, I definitely am a fan. I loved you the last time you were here. I think you are such a talent, and I'm excited to hear what you're going to do tonight. So you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. Thank you, Lydia. I'll be doing the same song that I did during the open mic.
I secretly hoped you would say that because I want to hear it again.
Yes.
Yes.
But for anyone who doesn't know this song, it's called Minor Details, and it's basically about my partner and I. As you know, I'm studying at Berklee. I'm studying music. And he is studying, he's doing a pre-med track. So we kind of really are on different career paths. But at the end of the day, these are just the minor details. And you think big picture. Let me fix this 1 second.
Yes, I'm super excited to hear you perform again.
Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, and I think I'm ready to go.
You ready? All right. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Manisha, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. So I'm going to try something kind of funky right now, and I know we're not all in the same room, but I'm going to do a thing where I'm going to say a melody, and wherever you are in the comfort of your own home, you're going to say it back. So we're going to just pretend like we're in the same room, okay? All right, bear with me. Minor detail, minor detail, minor detail, minor detail, minor detail, minor detail. One more time. Minor detail, minor detail, minor detail, minor detail. He's never been to a concert and I'm a music major. The irony is funny. He shifts a radiology, I shift words in poetry. Dynamic duo, surprisingly. He might be a doctor in his 30s when I'm on tour, but that's just a minor detail in the life we're gonna fill. I was stuck in math and he won't know the cards I'm playing. Minor detail, there's so much more to a strong foundation. It's everything in between, L-O-V-E, all the minor details. He doesn't play any instrument, correction, that was the clarinet he picked up in the 7th grade. I couldn't care less about chemistry, but now as he's explaining things, I'm learning the reactions. Sensing an attraction, he might be in Cali while I'm out in the Boston cold. But we're thinking big picture, the minor details. It's a life we're gonna fill. I was stuck in math, and he won't know the cards I'm playing. Minor detail, there's so much more to a strong foundation. It's everything in between, L-O-V-E, all the minor details, all the minor details. Oh. between the minor, the littlest to the big things. It's all the details. Hey, all the minor details. Thank you so much.
Minor details. Girl, I did the call and response. Okay. I was all up in the call and response. You actually will see it on my Instagram because I did it and tagged you because it was I live for a call and response moment. Like that's partially what I hate about the live stream performances because you can't do that, but you did that. You
Oh
did
my
it.
God.
And I was like singing and snapping and clapping. I was like all in it. So excellent job. I love that song. I love your talent. I like totally respect what you do. You're phenomenal. Let's talk to our industry experts. All right, let's start with you, Tiffany.
Okay, great job. Beautiful, beautiful voice. Just I could listen to you sing all day. Beautiful voice. I thought the lyrics were very clever. You know, again, I'm in awe of all songwriters. That's not my talent, so I'm always fascinated by people who can put together beautiful songs. So very clever lyrics, fun. I love the energy, even though you're seated at a piano. You know, it comes across. You know, and I think that's probably very challenging as well to play to the camera / audience as well as, you know, be in the moment. I think that's great. And, you know, I guess my only question for you, you had asked me previously about festivals and that sort of thing. So my question is, are you always playing at a piano? Is that your career path? And also like what types of, you know, festivals and things do you see yourself playing at or would like to?
Yeah, absolutely. As of right now, like I have I'm fortunate enough to be at Berkeley and I have a 9-piece band and we've been doing gigs around the Boston area and just doing my music. For that, I've been playing the piano, but like in other performances, I have had times where someone else played the piano and I also love moving around on stage.
Yeah.
And so kind of going back and forth between those during a set is like the ideal set.
Perfect.
Yes.
But yeah, and then in terms of festivals, just like I feel like my sound is very like positive and like it feels like fun and big. I don't have any festivals specifically in mind, but I guess honestly, if you would happen to hear of anything that sounds like would fit what just with this one song alone, then that would be great. But honestly, I really just love the whole festival performance aspect and how it's like you're just with all these people and you're just feeding off of each other's energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
energy. I can tell you're an energy person. You know, that comes
Absolutely.
for sure. Well, great job. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And I just want to say off the top, so I'm from New York, but I lived in St. Louis for 8 years. And there's a new festival in St. Louis called Music at the Intersection that I feel like you would be great for. I actually performed at the festival last year. This year is the 3rd year. And last year was like, it's really big year. Erykah Badu was one of the headliners and Gary Clark Jr. And this year they just released a new lineup. And it's very broad. It's put on by the Grand Jazz District in St. Louis. So I feel like a festival like that would be a good fit for you. And I can totally submit you because I know some people's over there. So no guarantees, but I could totally submit a pitch for you at that festival. Because like I said, I did it last year so that I know them and they're great people. And I feel like it would be a great platform for you. So that's just off the top from me.
So, yes, I'm gonna hold you to that, Lydia.
Yes. Oh, for sure. I will make the connection. Absolutely. All right. Richard?
When do you finish Berkeley?
I have one more year.
Okay. When you're finished, go get a manager. Tell the manager to get you an agent and a record deal. That was terrific. You're an amazing performer. Just the energy, as Tiffany said, you're ready. Just go do it.
Yeah.
Have you been making a record? Are you recording? I know Berkeley has recording facilities, right?
Yes, I'm actually like I just came from a recording session for this song yesterday.
Yay.
So I'm recording right now, and hopefully I can put out my EP by September.
Good. I mean, I just, you got it. I got nothing to say. You got it all. Literally. Go finish your record, go get a manager, tell the manager to get you an agent and a record deal and just get going.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you.
Okay. And Boston, look, one of my clients is a Berkeley graduate as well. And, your partner's in medical school in Boston?
No, medical school in California.
Oh,
Well,
then come to LA.
I was gonna say you need to come
Get-
on.
Listen, I was a musician in Boston for a lot of years. There's enough clubs, but breaking out of Boston is very difficult. You got to be in not even New York anymore. You got to be in LA. So go move in with them in LA and go get a career. You can call me when you get here. I'll do whatever I can to help you. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay. Very impressive.
Manisha, hold him to that too, okay?
Absolutely, I will.
Same here. I'm in LA as well. So same. Happy
Absolutely.
to help
Hey,
everyone.
I said it first.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I love it. I love it. This is what Open Mic Fridays is all about, like those connections, those relationships, that exposure. Yeah. So Manisha,
Great job, Manisha.
Yeah, phenomenal job. And listen, if you're in the audience and came to see Manisha, hey, listen, it's your turn. Do your job. She showed up. She showed out. Hit that link. Support her. These are dreams and goals that these artists have. Do your part. They're obviously doing theirs, putting in that hard work. Show love. And Manisha may be the one to win it all. Manisha, you may now turn off your camera. I'm going to hold you guys here, our experts, for one last final question with you two. Thank you so much for being here. This has been so great. So we always do this with our industry experts. We ask you all one final question. If you could give one word of advice, now I don't mean like one single word, but one tip to artists out there who are getting started in this industry, what would that be?
That's a tough one, but you know what? And working with so many artists that I've worked with, I will give opinions, song opinions, performance opinions. But at the end of the day, I say to everybody, I'm just another person with an opinion. You have to sort of go with your gut and trust your gut and just, know who you are, know what your brand is, and just go after it. And don't let anybody look. This is an industry of a bunch of people who love to say no. You got to get a tough skin, and you just got to believe in yourself and just put your head down, do the work, and the talent will shine.
Yeah, I love that. I always say for every 10 no's, there will be a yes.
And all you need is one.
All you need is one. That's why that skin got to be thick, because the yes is coming. You just have to stay in the game long enough to hear it. So
Yeah.
Love that. Thank you so much, Richard. What
You're
about you, Tiffany? What would be your word of advice?
I agree 100% with everything Richard said. I would say that on the business side of it, I kind of have a twofold answer here, but on the business side, either get a trusted manager or at least an entertainment attorney you trust that can help guide you a little bit too before you sign too much. I always warn, artists of signing things that they don't understand, but
Good advice.
that's the business side. That's the dark and ugly side. From the creative side, I agree 1,000%. You have to be true. You have to have the thick skin, keep going. Know you're going to work really, 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 really hard, because I think what is hard for an up and coming artist to understand is exactly how hard and how long it takes to become the artists that they admire, and to have these teams and, everything's done for them and it's all polished. So you're doing it all yourself. Just be prepared to put the work in. And I have known some artists who have just blown me away by their work ethic and the fact that they don't let anything get them down, and they just keep plugging along. And they'll make it, they will have a career. And to what extent, no one knows. No one has a crystal ball, but they can have a career and they can enjoy their life and do what they love. So I always say, look at it that way. Do you want a career doing what you love? Then you put the work in. if you're just doing it to become famous, I mean, there's other ways to become famous, so
Are, especially now.
yeah, exactly. So put the work in, and again, going back to my original comment, what sets people apart for me when I'm watching them is just how much have you put into it, practicing and polishing your sound, your look, the whole thing, because you have to stand out. You have to be the diamond that's sparkling brighter. So but it's all from work. It really is, in my opinion.
There's no overnight successes.
No, I literally say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success.
There
You got it.
What
And
you
also
see and think
get-
is- Go ahead.
I'm sorry. One last thing, and I'm sure Richard would agree with this, like you're doing here, which is why I love this organization so much, is build relationships.
Yeah.
As many as you can with as many quality people as you can, so they can open doors for you, because people
With that being said, everyone in here, follow everyone in here after this. Follow each other, network with each other. Tiffany is spot on. It's all about the relationships. So let's follow through on that end as well.
Thanks so much. I got to jump, but Tiffany, great to meet you. And you're the best hostess ever. Thank
Oh,
you.
Great. Very, very good.
Much.
I gotta
Thank
go to
you, guys.
I gotta go to a wedding rehearsal dinner that I'm late for. So
Okay.
thank you.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
You may both turn off your cameras. Once again, my name is Lydia Caesar, and it is my absolute pleasure to host Open Mic Fridays for you guys. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Miss MISS Caesar, CAESAR. Let's be friends, let's network, let's connect, and all that good stuff. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Peace.